Welcome back to YouTube History. In this episode, we'll dive into the past and present of Mumkey Jones, a creator who was on the rise and fell back down, hard. It's a case of missed potential that got ruined via various scandals and other happenings. But first, let's start at the beginning. Tyler Millard began making YouTube content in 2007, at only 12 years old. His first account was called Nubs and featured various parodies, some of which were of Chris Angel Mindfreak. This lasted until 2009, when the channel got terminated. This was due to Tyler refusing to delete a copyrighted video. But a year later, he would try again with another channel called The Random Hater Guy. Mostly all the videos featured on here were just hate videos, against the username Raikoob02, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is actually his friend Cobb, who would make hate videos back. This all seemed to be fake drama made to make both of them popular, similar to the Paul brothers feud, but it really didn't work for them. During his second half of high school, he made various short films to show at his film club. They were incredibly edgy and off-putting to many, resulting in Tyler getting in trouble at school. He started a series in 2018 where he would review these films with a more modern mindset, which to him is the only way to make them watchable. These include The God and Jesus Show, Mike Becomes Transgender, Dwayne Needs a Prom Date, Richard McDonald Brings an Atheist to Church, and Vincent and Dwayne Seek Vengeance. The last one even features Tyler fake killing his grandma, which is weird even for him. These are just so bad they're good, to which they become bad again.
Well, here it is, Dwayne. My hangout. I do lots of cool atheist stuff in here. You know, eating babies, watching child pornography, worshipping Satan, all the normal stuff.
In the mid-2010s, Tyler would start going by the nickname Mumkey Jones, Mumkey being a mix between the words human and monkey. He would use this on the new channel he created with his friend Brandon called The Mumkey and Big Show, Biggs being Brandon's online persona. They posted various Let's Plays together over the course of a year, so much in fact that 2 videos were posted per day. A few of them had decent views, but most lacked any at all. The two worked together well on this project, until Biggs fell behind. Despite Mumkey's pestering, Biggs would delete the account on March 20th, 2016, simply out of spite. The two would make up eventually though. During all of this, Mumkey made a new channel where he would post a series of parody anime reviews. The channel he used for these ended up being terminated due to posting a video titled Hentai XXX Big Boobs. Lovely. But the success of some of these pseudo reviews would motivate him to make a new channel. The channel would of course be called Mumkey Jones. Here he would re-upload any previously made episodes in his anime review series and continue to post new episodes. In total, 52 were made. They have a parody nature to them, making fun of reviews and anime in general. Pretty early on, he would even talk about non-anime content like Corey in the House, Total Drama, Privilege, and the Quran of all things. Definitely the most popular episode would have to be his review of Bugatti H Kai, initially posted before on his previous account. But once posting it again in June 2016, it nearly went viral.
Just look at these two girls. The one on the left is obviously more attractive due to her curvy body, right? Well, guess what? I had the ages mixed around! Yeah, you were attracted to the 15-year-old! Who's the fucking pedophile now, you pieces of shit?
He received 10,000 subscribers from it and made many new fans. On Reddit, the video received over 12,000 upvotes and was even featured on the front page. Philip DeFranco would even be aware of it, using it as a secret link on his show. One of those who would view it as Sheepover, his future girlfriend. Another viewer was Brandon Ocampo, eventually going by Asperger. With his new audience, Mumkey would continue to grow his content and extend into other types of videos. Later that summer, Mumkey would join the Procrastinators podcast, featuring such creators as Ben Saint, DigiBro, Best Guy Ever, and Endless Jess. It would go on for quite a while until conflict emerged. DigiBro would make fun of Mumkey's other YouTube friends, and in late 2017, another group of Mumkey's friends would begin to troll Endless Jess, leading to them leaving the podcast. This pissed off DigiBro, who kicked Mumkey off the podcast too. This caused controversy as many thought he was kicked off unfairly. His controversial sense of humor would really bite him in the ass during spring 2017. A video he made called Top 10 Most Lethal Suicide Methods got removed, along with another video that wasn't specified. This got him 2 community guideline strikes, putting his account in hot water. So he made a second channel called Too Damn Mumkey, a parody on the name of Filthy Frank's second channel. He would actually start posting content on it, including live reactions, smaller reviews, and the hosting of contests. It would soon be renamed to simply Mumkey Jones 2. Oh, and he received a third strike on his channel, on a video meant to start a new series. That series is called Mumkey Survival Guide, and its first episode covered the topic of Sharia law.
Another benefit of Sharia law is that we'll have the safest roads in the world since women won't be able to drive. But I can't say the same thing about the skies.
He was removed due to hate speech, and his channel was terminated. Wow, this is such a common theme in this video, and it will continue sadly. After talking about the issue during a podcast with Tommy C, a trusted flagger named Ben who watched it submitted an appeal to YouTube, and it worked. He got his channel back and the strikes were gone. Boy, I sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. The Mumkey's Declassified Survival Guide series would actually continue, getting better and better with each new upload. Episode topics include communism, capitalism, love, hurricanes, and a few others. The storyline was loose and featured Mumkey, Jumpkey Moans, and Alexa parodying the Nickelodeon show Ned's Declassified. These episodes are genuinely hilarious and super rewatchable.
Yo, Mumkey, look at this! According to Wikipedia, Jane Goodall's last husband died in 1980. She hasn't gotten dick in the last 40 years. There's no way she'll reject me.
Well, hey, there you go!
In the 28th episode of the anime review series, he talked about a man named Elliot Rodger. For those who don't know, Elliot was an incel known for committing the Isla Vista shooting on May 23, 2014. Despite how serious this was, as Rogers killed 6 people, Mumkey loves to mock him relentlessly. He would even make multiple other videos criticizing Elliot's actions, ironically calling him the Supreme Gentleman. Mumkey picked apart the shooter's ideologies and turned them into comedy, and this is what many came to his channel for. Just from this and a few other videos, Mumkey was able to reach 100,000 subscribers that year. His fascination with the topic stemmed from many years before, with his publishing of a novel called The Triflers in January 2017. It's a school shooter story told from the perspective of various people. It would be praised especially for that aspect. iDubbbz himself even opened the book in an episode of Bad Unboxing, even joking around about Mumkey's name.
It appears we were gifted a book, The Triflers by Elliot Rodgers. Mumkey Jones is a YouTube personality who dabbles in comedic anime review parodies as Mumkey Jones.
Speaking of Bad Unboxing, Mumkey would make his own version of that. It would even follow along with the storylines of other videos he made. New smaller series pop up, making the range of different videos that he made is super unique. His edgy style of humor would also lead to many declaring him a worthy successor to Filthy Frank. Another project Mumkey would create involved Bedhead Bernie. It was to be a series of Diary of a Wimpy Kid parodies starring Elliot Rodger. Being called Diary of a Supreme Gentleman, the GoFundMe was able to gain over $10,000. Sadly though, it was taken down by Mumkey. Most speculated this happened due to legal trouble from Jeff Kinney. The author of the Wimpy Kid books was jokingly called a sociopath by Mumkey, which probably didn't sit well with him. It's not fully proven, but this seems extremely likely. My introduction to his channel was in January 2018, after his appearance on the Pizza Party podcast, and this was the year his content improved greatly, and that would all accumulate into one video. Before talking about that, some context is needed. Cool Cat and Derek Savage. You might have heard these two names before. If not, Cool Cat Saves the Kids was a hilariously awful kids movie made by this dumbass who tried to get videos removed which criticized it.
Oh no! Now they've escalated to stealing! Ooh! It's so wrong to steal! You should never take something that doesn't belong to you!
Ain't that the truth?
Once this failed, he'd hid away for a bit, before re-emerging in 2018 with plans for a new short film starring Cool Cat. An Indiegogo was made for Cool Cat Stops a School Shooting, which caught the attention of Mumkey. He insisted to Derek that he should play the school shooter, which was agreed upon. So despite Derek's previous controversies, many on Mumkey's side decided to support the campaign, even with the knowledge that Mumkey would be recast as the school shooter's sidekick. Though the $10,000 was raised for the short film, the goal of $25,000 was not met, so Derek decided to change the subject of the film to be about stranger danger, pretty much pissing off all of those who supported him, especially since $25,000 is a ridiculous amount of money anyways. So out of spite, Mumkey was to create his own school shooter short film with a budget of only $5. On August 10th, 2018, he released Mumkey Jones Stops a School Shooting. And yes, you heard that correct, Mumkey Jones. He purposely misspelled the title as Derek usually typed his name wrong. This is a masterpiece. The humor, storytelling, and ironic nature led to this being universally praised, at least among the 15 to 22-year-old guys who watched it like myself.
God called, and he wanted to let you all know that he doesn't exist.
Hey, those aren't allowed in here. Can't you read the sign? This is a gun-free zone.
Since you Christians love God so much, I'd say it's about time you met him.
It's legit one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time. The story is about Vincent the Atheist, who plans to shoot up a Christian homeschool, only to be stopped by Mumkey Jones. Oh, and God shows up too.
They're thinking, what are you doing, just sitting there on a cloud and jerking off watching these kids die? Just beating your meat to these kids dying? You get off on it? Does it give you your godly jollies? And I say yes!
Mumkey brought a bunch of his friends on board, like Asperger, E-Rich, Asterios, his girlfriend Sheepover, and Adam Johnson of all people. Yep, Your Movie Sucks made a cameo at the end, as the President of Canada.
Hello, Mumkey. This is the President of Canada. I would like to congratulate you for stopping this.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation.
Before discussing the infamous December day, there's another event we must discuss. Remember that Asperger guy I mentioned a few times in this video? The guy seemingly heavily drunk throughout Mumkey's videos? Well, that behavior caused him to become violent. On November 23, 2018, Asperger's girlfriend Jackie called Mumkey via Discord. She warned him that Asperger got incredibly drunk and was beating her. Mumkey immediately called the police and sent them to her house. Now you'd think that Jackie would be glad he did this, but Stockholm Syndrome kicked in. She was furious at Mumkey for getting her boyfriend arrested, and went back on Discord to get revenge. She doxed Mumkey's full name, Tyler Millard, and spread some false rumors about him. One of which was that he had sex with his sister, even though he doesn't have a sister. Mumkey would upload a video about the situation, continuing the drama for some time. The drama lasted until August 2019, with one final video addressing all the lies both Jackie and Asperger's made about him. On December 11, 2018, an unlisted video Mumkey made went public. He addressed how 2 strikes had been placed on his channel, and made the rest private to combat this. I remember exactly where I was when this happened. It was sophomore year, and the school day was about to end. Before the bell dismissed us, I saw this distressing video on my feed, telling me that one of my favorite creators is at high risk of having his channel terminated. And it did get terminated. Not just his main channel, but his second one too. 6 community guideline strikes in one day.
The Trusted Flagger, who is a professional and expert in community guideline strikes and copyright and all of that stuff, he watched the videos that got taken down and he said, oh yeah, these were wrongly taken down. This is not hate speech. This does not promote violence. I'm going to talk to my people and get this fixed.
But what were they for? Well, I feel like it's important we quickly go over all of them. Strike 1, My Twisted World audiobook. Removed from his second channel due to hate speech, even though it's just a reading of Elliot's manifesto. A factual one, similar to news coverage of such an event. Strike 2, Elliot Rogers' epilogue, a guide to fixing a twisted world. Removed due to hate speech, even though he's mocking the shooter via satire. Strike 3, Elliot Rodger, the movie, trailer, removed of showing graphic and violent content, even though it just shows Elliot weirdly dancing in his car with a calming song being played. Strike 4, Will Mumkey Become a Elliot? Another second channel one removed because it appeared promoting violent acts. It just shows Mumkey taking a dumb internet quiz honestly, not promoting anything at all. Strike 5, Elliot.amv, a video with 0 views that apparently was flagged for review. Who flagged it, a dead person? Because again, it was a private video that nobody saw, just a test upload. It literally just showed Mumkey playing around with the Elliot body pillow, and was removed for encouraging violence.
Back in Isla Vista, you were my virgin, I was your Chad. You loved lottery tickets, and I loved your classy style.
And the 6th strike was on Asterios Enjoys Whiff of Little Boy Juice. Okay, the title sounds bad, but it's literally a video of just Asterios smelling a bad perfume, only jokingly describe it as smelling like a little boy's taint. That's it.
Does it bring you back to your childhood?
No! I didn't spend my childhood smelling my own asshole!
It was clear this was a targeted attack, nothing random at all. Someone at YouTube clearly wanted him gone. For days, Mumkey pleaded with YouTube via Twitter to no avail. They would not budge, so he made a new plan. He converted his Let's Play channel into a main one, only for YouTube to delete it for ban evasion. Mumkey created a website to host all his videos. In early January, the final episode of Mumkey's Declassified would be made, but it was a bit different, being titled Jimmy's Declassified YouTube Termination Survival Guide. In it, Tyler's new character Jungle Jimmy went over all 6 strikes in detail, and all the theories into how this multi-channel termination occurred, one of which dealt with the FBI and his Elliot Rodger content. At the end of the video, Jimmy announced a new channel run by Sheepover. This is a satellite method many other channels have used to get past YouTube bans, and this worked most of the time, but not with this channel. Even after gaining almost a fourth of his original 300,000 subscribers in only a day, the channel was terminated. After briefly moving to Twitch, another channel was created called All Hail Chancellor Susan, referring to Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of the site. After gaining a bit of subscribers, it would be renamed to Simian Jimmy. It's still up and active to this day. Boomer vs. Zoomer is a podcast both Mumkey and Asterios are a part of, and in January 2019, both flew to Brooklyn, New York in order to perform a live version of the show, and amongst the crowd was a 21-year-old fan named Lou. Also going by Lou the Kitty, she was known for drawing some not safe for work material, specifically underage furry porn. Yeah, not a great person. She would end up meeting Mumkey at a nearby bar after the show, to which he gave most of his attention towards her. During this, the two exchanged phone numbers and got pretty drunk. Mumkey would text her later on, making sure she got home okay. Oh, and he asked if she wanted to meet up again. Yikes. So if you don't know where this is going, the two would meet up a week later at a hotel room. They took acid and, yeah, had sex. And after this, Mumkey gave her a necklace and t-shirt as a way to propose a relationship between the two. After heading back to North Carolina, the two would continue with an online relationship, which Sheepover would start to suspect. Oh, and Mumkey wasn't the only one cheating. Lou was also with a 15-year-old boy. Jesus, this is some Zoe Laverne shit right here. Oh, and this boy was also a fan of Mumkey. Must be fun to find out one of your favorite YouTubers is banging your girl. Mumkey would go so far as to criticize Sheepover when talking to Lou, as he hated the fact she was the main provider of the household now. This and many other reasons would make Lou regret this relationship, as she broke up with him. Mumkey, fearing all this info would get out, confessed to Sheepover. The two broke up, of course, and Mumkey decided to address this audience. On May 4, 2019, Mumkey released My Depression Chamber. This was part of a series where he read out other people's depression stories, but now it was time that he shared his own.
You take any opportunity you can to do the wrong thing. And lately, I feel like I've done nothing but the wrong thing. And if you listen to Boomer vs. Zoomer podcast, I wasn't joking when I said it's been a month since I had a 24-hour period of sobriety. The point I want to make, I guess, with this throwback depression vlog is that I don't want to be the person I've been for the first almost half of this year.
A few weeks later, a YouTuber named Mr. Meatman interviewed Lou, setting up the timeline of events and analyzing things. On June 22nd, Mumkey responded with State of Affairs, where he updated everyone on his mental health. He started taking antidepressants and got a new cat named Blaze to cope with things. Oh, and if you think things were getting better for Mumkey, he announced that he got back together with Lou. And better yet, they were going to get engaged. But not long before, he made her choose between him and the 15-year-old. This even pissed off Mumkey's own brother, who started some sibling drama on Twitter. But finally, Mumkey and Lou would break up for the final time. Oh, and a sex tape was leaked. Mumkey porn, it exists out there. I think it went lost, but I'm sure some sick fuck has it. After moving back to Iowa, he got back together with Biggs and began making content with him. After 2019, he just wanted to go back to normal, and posted a masterpiece called Top 5 Words That Rhyme with Bigger.
Let's embrace our sense of rigor and finish this top 5 list the only way I know how.
Number 1.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Classic. But yeah, not much drama has happened for his channel in recent years. Just random improv comedy doesn't get too many views. His channel isn't dead, just not the same state it was in mid to late 2018. So to me, the deletion of his channel wasn't his downfall. Maybe a setback, but not the main reason. I mean, some really big YouTubers reported on the situation, and he became a meme and symbol due to his free speech stance. What really took down his channel was his reputation. The cheating scandal just went on, and took over much of his attention. Nobody cared for his videos at that point, just the drama that went against him. He also cancelled his most popular series and couldn't find a good and worthy successor for them. I mean, they aren't bad, just okay. Maybe he could bounce back, but the drama will always follow him due to its severity. But the fact that he has almost 200,000 subs is impressive. But for now, there seems to only be demise for Mumkey Jones.
Wheel of Punishment Part 3, folks! Tune in next time!
The winner has to chop his cock off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's only fair.
Is anyone gonna chop your cock off?
You gonna cut your cock off?
No, let's cut the cameras. We'll do it.
We'll do it for fun.